beautiful concert.
Jimin arrives in Arlington, and ARMY is ready for the next concert. ARMY, Arlington, get ready because Jimin has arrived. After an unforgettable night in Baltimore, Jimin is officially heading into the next chapter of this concert journey, and this time all eyes are turning toward Arlington. The anticipation is already building, fans are welcoming him with so much love, and there is one big question floating around everywhere. What is Jimin going to bring to the Arlington stage? Because if his last concert was any indication, we might be in for something very special. Jimin arrived in Arlington alongside the other BTS members ahead of their next concert stop, and fans immediately started celebrating his arrival. After everything that happened in Baltimore just 2 days ago, seeing him move on to the next city has ARMY feeling excited, curious, and honestly a little emotional. And there is a reason so many people are paying extra attention to Jimin right now. He has been everywhere, not only on stage but online too. During these past couple of days of rest, fans have been hoping that Jimin was taking the opportunity to properly relax, recharge, and take care of himself after the intensity of the Baltimore concert. And while fans have been giving him that space, Jimin has still been quietly showing up in his own way. His Instagram activity has caught attention, especially because he has been liking and commenting on dancers who are performing to his songs. Think about that for a second. These dancers are taking Jimin's music, creating their own performances around it, and Jimin is actually noticing them. For the dancers receiving those likes and comments, that has to feel incredibly special. Imagine putting your heart into a dance, uploading it, and then suddenly seeing Jimin himself interacting with it. No wonder fans have been watching his activity so closely. But now, the social media moments are taking a back seat because Jimin is back in concert mode. Arlington is next, and that changes everything. There is something about the moment when an artist leaves one city behind and arrives in another. Suddenly, a whole new crowd is waiting. A new venue is getting ready. Thousands of fans are preparing their outfits, their light sticks, their phones, their voices, and probably their emotional stability, because this is Jimin we are talking about. And after Baltimore, the expectations are high, very high. Jimin looked incredibly happy during that last concert, and fans could feel that energy coming through the entire performance. Baltimore was not simply another stop on the schedule. It gave fans another glimpse of Jimin completely immersed in performing, connecting with ARMY, and enjoying the atmosphere around him. And now Arlington gets its turn. That is what makes this upcoming concert so exciting. Fans are not just wondering what songs he will perform. They are wondering what kind of energy he will bring. Will we see another unforgettable interaction? Another unexpected expression? Another little gesture that fans will replay for days? Another performance that suddenly becomes the clip everyone is talking about. Because Jimin has a habit of turning ordinary concert moments into something people cannot stop discussing. His stage presence has been receiving praise from every direction, and lately it feels like every performance gives fans another reason to talk about him. His dancing, his expressions, his control on stage, the way he connects with the audience, the tiny details that might last only a few seconds inside the venue but somehow become the moments everyone remembers afterward. That is exactly why Arlington already feels like such a big deal. And there is another side to all of this that fans are talking about. After the difficult weather situation surrounding the Baltimore stop and the canceled soundcheck, fans were especially concerned about the members getting enough rest and staying healthy. So when Jimin arrived in Arlington after those 2 days, many ARMY were simply relieved to see him looking happy and ready for what comes next. The hope is simple, that he rested, that he ate well, that he had some peaceful time away from the spotlight, and that he is feeling good enough to enjoy the next show, because Arlington is not just another date on the calendar. It is the next opportunity for Jimin to step onto that stage and create another memory. And judging by the excitement already surrounding his arrival, ARMY is more than ready. The city has barely had time to settle before fans are already looking toward the concert. And honestly, can you blame them? After seeing Jimin in Baltimore, everyone knows what could happen when those lights go down and he walks onto the stage again. There is a completely different kind of excitement when you know an artist has just delivered an incredible performance somewhere else. You start wondering whether the next show will be even better. Will Jimin surprise Arlington? Will he bring a different mood? Will he interact with the crowd in a way nobody expects? Or will he simply walk onto that stage, start performing, and once again remind everyone why his performances have been receiving so much attention? One thing is certain, Arlington is officially on Jimin's radar now, and ARMY is watching every step of the journey, the arrival, the preparation, the little Instagram interactions. And finally, the moment the stage lights come on. Because after Baltimore, the bar has already been set. And now Arlington is waiting to see what Jimin does next. There is something especially exciting about watching Jimin move from one concert city to the next. One night, he is standing in front of a completely different crowd, giving everything he has on stage. Then suddenly, the next city is waiting. And this time, that city is Arlington. Fans have been following every little update because they know that once Jimin arrives, the countdown to the next performance becomes very real. The concert is no longer some distant event. It is around the corner. And after the energy he showed in Baltimore just 2 days ago, ARMY has every reason to be excited about what is coming. Jimin has been the talk of the town for his performances, with fans appreciating everything from his dancing to his stage presence and the way he carries himself throughout the show. But what makes this even more interesting is that he has continued interacting with the dance community during his break. While fans are waiting for the Arlington concert, Jimin has been spending some of his online time noticing dancers who are performing to his music. That might seem like a small thing, but for the people behind those videos, it means something. Jimin is not just watching his songs being used. He is acknowledging the creativity people are putting into them. And fans absolutely love seeing that side of him. It also gives everyone a little glimpse into his personality outside the massive concert environment. On stage, he is the performer everyone is watching. Online, he is quietly supporting other artists and dancers. And now he has arrived in Arlington, where the focus is about to shift right back to the stage. That is where the real excitement begins. Because Arlington is walking into this concert with a Jimin who seems to be carrying a lot of momentum. Baltimore gave fans a performance full of energy and happiness. His expressions, his movements, his confidence, and the way he interacted with the atmosphere around him made it clear that he was enjoying himself. And when Jimin is genuinely enjoying the stage, ARMY can feel it. That connection is one of the things that makes his performances so memorable. He does not simply perform a song and move on. He fills the performance with little details. A glance, a smile, a change in expression. A movement that looks effortless but clearly takes incredible control. And those details are exactly what fans end up talking about afterward. That is why Arlington has so much potential. Every concert is technically another stop, but the experience is never exactly the same. The crowd changes, the atmosphere changes, the interactions change, and Jimin himself can bring a completely different energy from one night to another. So now fans are wondering what Arlington will look like through Jimin's eyes. Will he have time to enjoy the city? Will he get some quiet moments before the show? Will he surprise fans with another unforgettable interaction? Nobody knows yet, and that uncertainty is part of the fun. For now, ARMY is simply happy to see him safely arrive alongside the other BTS members and move forward toward the next concert. There is also something really sweet about how fans are approaching this stop. Along with all the excitement, there are so many people hoping Jimin is taking care of himself. They want him to enjoy the moment, but they also want him to rest whenever he can. Because behind every spectacular performance is an artist who needs energy, recovery, and time to breathe. And after the intensity of the recent shows, those quiet moments matter. Still, once the Arlington stage lights up, fans already know that Jimin is going to give it his all. That is simply who he is as a performer. And perhaps that is why his name continues to appear everywhere after these concerts. People are talking about his performances. Clips are circulating. Fans are sharing their favorite moments. Dancers are performing to his songs. And Jimin himself is interacting with some of those performances online. It creates this entire circle of energy around his music. The song starts with Jimin. A dancer hears it. They create something new. Fans discover it. Jimin notices it, and suddenly the music reaches even more people. That is pretty incredible. But now all roads are leading back to Arlington. The next concert is waiting. The crowd is waiting. ARMY is waiting. And Jimin has arrived. After the excitement of Baltimore, this next performance has the potential to become another major moment in the tour. Maybe it will be a particular dance move. Maybe it will be a funny interaction. Maybe it will be one of those completely unexpected moments that nobody sees coming. Or maybe it will simply be Jimin walking onto that stage, hearing the crowd roar, smiling, and delivering another performance that leaves everyone speechless. Whatever happens, one thing is already obvious. Arlington is ready for Jimin, and after everything fans have witnessed over the past few days, the anticipation could not be higher. So now, the countdown officially begins. Jimin is in Arlington. The next concert is almost here. And if Baltimore showed us anything, it is that Jimin still has plenty of unforgettable moments waiting to happen. So ARMY, get ready. Because the lights are about to go down, the crowd is about to get loud, and Jimin is about to step onto another stage. And who knows, by the time this concert is over, Arlington might just have its own legendary Jimin moment to talk about. If you are excited to see what Jimin brings to the Arlington concert, make sure you like this video, leave a comment telling me what you are most excited to see, and share this video with fellow ARMY. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more BTS and Jimin updates, moments, and stories. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.